Welcome. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Whack 'em, folks. Welcome to the show, folks. Welcome to the show, folks.
Oh, look! They made my food look nice.
You should take a picture and post it on the social application.
Oh, yes. I've been meaning to do that more often.
As a millennial.
Be sure to put a message on it.
What should I say?
Just say how you feel.
Gosh, I sure do love waffles.
Now let's eat. Hey, wow! You have 20 likes on your social post, Pepper.
Wow, really? 20 ponies like something I had to say? Wow.
Be sure to like and respond to them. That'll help the algorithm.
Well, I'm always happy to help some pony in need.
Is that better? No. I think I'll just leave it there. It's a little bit more like canopy. Yeah, I like it. It's a canopy. As long as we can still see my eyebrow.
Your phone! It's gone viral! What? Oh no! What does that mean?
No, that's a good thing! It has 10,000 likes!
What? Huh?
Isn't it great?
Food?
1,000 comments? I can't respond to that many.
Nope.
It's too much.
Oh,
I mean, you could.
maybe don't look at the comments.
If you were me.
Pancakes are better, you legume. They just called me a legume.
A legume.
Why are they all so mean?
Don't read the comments!
I didn't want to make ponies angry. Oh, what have I done?
Okay. That's how it works, you legume. You silly legume. I kind of did want to listen to that song, but we're not going to listen to some Ice House today. I do that like every fucking day. TikTok's newest creep, the untold story of Brandon Brutal. Let's do it. Let's click this.
This is Brandon Brutal.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, everyone? People say I'm a bad person.
You know, at the time, all we knew about this guy is that he made silly TikTok videos.
Hey everybody, so I'm in my old hood, bruh.
Brandon Brutal is a 35-year-old emo TikTok
Scary.
creator with over 1.3 million followers.
You know, I'm sorry, but at a point you do have to move on from your toxic little emo youth. Early 2000s. Okay, I'm a 90s goth. Am I only stuck in that era? No. As much as you might now look at that and see that and say yes. No, I'm definitely not stuck in that fucking era. I don't know how people like do that. That's a thing on my show. We yell at people who are unable to let go of their past. You need to be able to move forward with things. So, what deep trauma happened to you? Like, daddy didn't buy you the dinosaur toy, you know? Like, there's worse shit in life. Whatever.
Nostalgic content quickly gained traction.
In the beginning, Brandon's content was posting really awkward sketches.
But if you continue to watch more and more of Brandon's TikToks, then you realize that
Wow.
he talks about rumors quite a bit.
Hey, I have to say this again, because people in my town don't understand. I do not like kids. I do not go for anyone under 18. Women picking on to
Oh, wow.
makes me lose so many chances with women.
This is the more, I wouldn't say he is a goth. I'd go more with this. This like skateboard, the rejected skateboard kid. Yeah.
So this is when it gets really interesting.
A couple of TikToks pretty much predict
Yeah.
how the story inevitably ends.
The first things to come up when you type in his name is catfish, goodbye video, TikTok, allegation. So it does seem like the allegation side
Okay.
of Brandon Brutal is coming up more.
You need to understand I'm not into kids. You all need to know I'm not into kids.
Wow.
As you can tell, Brandon was becoming
his number one thing.
increasingly more unstable. Screenshots
very
of
much.
Brandon expressing desire for a minor
You gotta move
service
on.
from a lesser-known Facebook page.
And that's the
person
thing,
sends a
like, so
picture
you're stuck
and
in
he
your
says, "Not
childhood?
those pictures, XD,"
Weird.
And they say, oh, what do you mean? I want less clothing.
Ooh.
I'm almost 16. And
There
my
he
parents don't
goes.
care. Your age doesn't bother me. Hopefully mine doesn't bother you.
Oh no!
Hacked my old Facebook and talked to mine.
Oh
I
no!
really just wanted it to not be true.
A 15-year-old is not.
Oh,
I
jeez.
change my mind, and no one will change my mind. I will not go back to jail.
There's some stuff.
Go back
going on
to?
that made me look bad.
Jesus. He's abusing chairs and shit. It's My Chemical Romance. That's what did it. It's all the MCR made him into a fucking ped. That's strange. It's that Black Parade, you know? I got nothing.
Microphone is working. If you're like me and
Oh, no.
by now you most likely have heard of a
No.
peculiar little app. No,
I hate voices
earned him
like
great
that.
respect on the platform. However, as we will come to learn, Brandon's wholesome image.
Oh, I hate that shit. I can't even. I was gonna subscribe, but now I don't think so. You're that guy? You're not the cool goth kid? You're the other one? I'd rather see the cool goth kid than this fucking... I don't want to deal with these low voices anymore. Stop boosting your bass and stop talking like that. Both of those things. I was just watching a John Oliver where I could tell that it was studio recorded. It's honestly his voice. It feels awkward at points in the audio behind the audio, you know what I mean? All I hear is filtered, ran through shit, fucking dead spaces. This is a extremely filtered voice, and I can't do that shit. I don't do anything here, okay? This voice just comes out like this. I don't do anything to enhance or otherwise modify my speech settings for my microphone. Believe that or not, at your own free will, good sir. But, we can all just kind of talk like a fucking snooty asshole and then put a little bit of a filter or two on our microphones and we will all sound similar, which I guess is the voice of the future. It's the bullshit AI voice that all of you are being raised with now and have the expectancy of all men should sound exactly like the bullshit AI voice that's being pushed to you. Oh my god. So can you just be you? No. So you're like the fucking fifth one that I now toss in that bin. Hi, I am Wanderer. 168k. I'm sure soon enough with these shit pictures you do that you'll be at some spot. But again, you're just one of these content channels I bitched about before that just takes down people with actual personalities without having much of one that is unique yourself. Which is fine, you know, keep tacking them down, but like, if you're just going to say everything's awful, everything's cringe, everything's terrible, everything's this and that, like, what do you provide, you know? What are you providing to that? Just more coverage for the terrible? Doesn't that make you, by association, kind of terrible? Just a thought, you know? Okay. Fortnite situation is hilarious. Fill me in, Mr. Dolan.
Welcome back.
Back to Slop Live. Welcome back
Today's
to Slop
topic is about
Live.
Fortnite. Fortnite competitive account recently put out a tweet saying cheating is never a winning strat, claiming they took legal action against a player who shared their account to unfairly qualify for a Fortnite tournament, saying they're now banned from Fortnite tournaments forever and all of their undeserved prize money is being donated to charity. Also attaching a video where they made the cheater admit what he'd done on his own YouTube channel, basically repeating what Epic said in their tweet.
Epic took legal action and I am banned. Who is Repulse? Repulse.
And also saying cheating in tournaments ruins the fun.
Repulse. It's on here even.
Players who earned their spot. And I apologize to the Fortnite community. I won't ever cheat in Fortnite again. Yeah, I don't think he'll have to worry about cheating in Fortnite again, considering he's banned for life. Fortnite humiliating him publicly and basically treating him like a student who has to write lines. I looked into it and it looks like he won about $10,000 before being caught, so that's how much will be going to charity. These two people cheating in the tournament was actually exposed back in 2023 by RiseHub, and it turns out not only did he have someone else play on his account, which is cheating, but the person who played on his account was using literal hacks. Like, imagine being so shit at the game that you can't even cheat.
Yeah, I know.
You have to hire someone else to do it for you.
Right. And this is what I'm experiencing in the gaming like universe. Like, these are the pieces of shit that I have to compete with. And what is this, like, fucking just no. What is this fucking channel? I'm already seeing like Addison Rae, like what does this have to do with shit? And then you're just no. So apology, very funny. 3 days ago, This is repulse god. Just take the god out of your fucking name. Minus the god. Just another man-made. Just another man-made. Yep. This should be the loading screen in the game. Good boy. No shit, you banned, bro. I won't ever cheat in Fortnite. No shit, you banned. Slopped and plopped. There he is. There's the man himself. The quack himself. The quack himself, ladies and fee ladies. Ladies and fee gentlemen. Gentlemen and lady gentlemen, rather.
Gentlemen and female gentlemen.
Oh, female. God damn it. I still haven't gotten it.
Is under fire.
All right, you got me. I'll let him do his own bit.
In a drama that I predicted a long time ago, it turns out I was correct that this drama happened, and here we are.
Okay.
Turns out Pokimane, who has a massive history of just on the success of men and white
Okay,
people in general,
okay.
is getting into drama because
Okay.
she is shitting on the success of men and white people in general.
Yes.
She fell off so hard,
Yes.
so badly,
Yeah.
that right now she is clawing trying to actually succeed. Now, I'm going to be
It's
real
rough.
here for a second.
Look at her with like no
I
makeup
don't
over
hate
here.
Pokimane. I don't think she's stupid. I don't hate her. I don't think she's
I think
vindictive.
she's just kind of
I think
useless.
she's virtue signaling. I think she fell off. I think she hates that she fell off. And I think that she would rather hate white people and males than actually look at herself in the mirror. Well, she shouldn't look at herself in the mirror for obvious reasons that are on screen right now. But then look at herself on the mirror and recognize that her fall off is her
You look like the rest of us,
I
bitch.
think she's completely
You look like the rest of us, bitch.
white people.
Hey,
It's very
bitch.
funny. And
You look like the rest of
this
us.
is a great fall off. Now,
Ah.
someone that likes
Hey, bitch.
downfalls,
Hey,
this
bitch.
is literally
Hey,
what I'm
bitch.
here for. I'm collecting Pokimane downfalls like Pokemon. It's a good time. So she got into like 3 controversies, literally all embroiled together at the same time over the last 2-3 days.
How'd
and
it
they
taste?
are all linked to each other. Okay,
Embroiled.
This is a hardcore Nux analysis you're not going to get anywhere else.
Okay.
So, I'm going to be real here. A lot of people are covering these as different parts. People are saying, oh, Pokimane said that the Kendrick Lamar show was good and white people didn't understand it. Oh, Pokimane said that men are successful unlike her because misogynism, guys. Misogyny, guys.
No.
It's misogyny. It's
The only reason why she's even known is because of her vagina. Pussy.
Oh,
Vagina.
She hates men.
Condom.
She's grifting.
Condom.
She only goes viral right now for little clips that she takes of herself hating men and
Yes.
grifting.
Yeah.
She tried to make some money off overpriced cookies and
The
didn't work
cookies.
so well. And now she is censoring top X pages with copyright takedown notices when they report on her being
Impressive.
In fact, Drama Alert themselves for this post got a DMCA notice. That's right. So, for those of you that are unfamiliar with Pokimane Drama and who she is one of the biggest female streamers.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Now she fell off. And she's
Yeah, it's
kind of
good.
irrelevant. But
That's
she
good.
was one of the biggest female streamers. And she keeps living.
Who
as the
is
face of the
relevant, though,
platform.
actually?
Twitch uses her face and her likeness on their propaganda
That's very true,
all the
actually.
time
Yeah.
because let's go, dude. Epic whammon girl.
Because
boss
girl.
over here.
Yeah, because girl, because girl, because girl.
Now,
Right.
again, I don't hate Pokimane. I'm trying to analyze this in a way that no one else is gonna say. This is a glorious downfall. I love downfalls.
I'm letting
I
you
love
go
both
if you're gonna be
downfalls,
cuz girl,
especially
cuz girl,
because
cuz
it's
girl.
the virtue
I'll let you go,
signaling
bro.
Is what causes the downfall.
Yep.
This is very fun.
I'll let you go.
Now, for those of you that are unaware,
Me and Nux, 50-50. We agree, but from different
was
places.
criticized in the past by someone named Boblax. She copyright struck that video.
Shout out to
People
Bobby.
shit on her for copyright striking. a
Shout
video
out,
that
Bobby.
So she
Bobby.
did a copyright strike and apologized.
Bobby!
And here we are, 4 years
Shout out to
later,
Bobby!
copyright striking people. The same shit again. Bitches never learn.
A Bobby.
That's crazy.
A Bober.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Bobby.
Go back. Anyway.
Shout out,
one of the
Bobby.
big reasons why she's under fire is
Bobby.
the content she does.
Bobby!
I don't think you need volume. You get the idea.
Undulation.
But classic Pokimane content. You turn it to her stream, and this is.
That's what you
got
get.
Some pretty crazy
Yep, that's
content.
what you
And
get,
I
yeah.
wanted to kind of really
That's what you get.
cook a little bit. If
No, I'm
you-
okay with the moral,
So, this is
anti-moral,
her
or
major.
whatever the fuck.
6 million
She is not
subscribers.
pushing any
And
limits for me at that note,
About
but
5 years ago.
on
She was
that
getting
note.
17 million views, 11 million views,
Yeah.
10 million views, 10 million views.
this is Pokemon.
You know, gaming.
That's YouTube.
Content,
This is YouTube, though.
Apologies.
Or whatever.
You know, the classic YouTuber situation. Big videos, stuff like that.
Right.
This was her piece.
Is that Twitch? No, it's YouTube.
This is a pretty insane.
It's YouTube.
This is like a wild fall off.
Her bread and butter is
Massive
fucking
collabs
trash,
across
though.
the
You
world,
know.
and she's pulling like 200,000 views, which is again, it's respectable.
And then because of cookies and like demanding
Fall off is bad.
cash
It's the fact
from
that she
her
bases
male
her entire
crowd.
Fall off on the fact that misogyny.
Right, right.
Bird misogyny.
But it's not even.
Anyway, I want to show you her other channel, which is what she actually.
I'm sure you'll
puts
get
out,
into it, but like.
700,000. So it's about the same size as my NUXanor channel. And here she is uploading videos that get 10,000 views. Unless it's like big updates. Like this is a video where she literally met celebrities at the Grammys and she got 60K. All right.
That's
like,
rough.
You know, 10,000, 6,000 views. Like,
But she's just talking.
The fall off is crazy. Like it is objectively an insane fall off.
Yeah.
Like you look at her big videos, even on this channel, and she's still got, you know.
When you
5
get
million
somebody's attention, you have to keep it.
videos. Like
You have to keep the
insane
attention.
fall off.
What
Now,
does she do
I bring
to keep it?
up this
What is
fall
the
off
value of her interactions
because
with these people?
right now,
Let alone with you. What is the interaction with the celebrities? What? I met these people. I met them, and then what?
Not on Kai's Speed's level. Pokimane says the streaming season is more male dominated. 100,000 likes, 35 million views.
The fact that they're even
this is
asking
the
you
only
or
time
listening
she
to
actually
you,
is relevant.
and you have a
She's shitting on men, and she knows that. So she literally
Right.
will go on podcasts and everything else on the planet to do this.
Thank you for.
That's when she goes
That's
viral.
where I'm like, we
It is
agree,
insane.
just from different standpoints,
Now,
dude. I'll just let you go.
comparison,
I just watch this stuff
is
though.
a
I watch
crazy
Nux. I don't really
collab
like
with Kevin Hart and Jerusalem.
reply here, but today we're replying to a couple of them. I was gonna page through them because I don't want to spend like 12 hours watching his
Go
shit,
to
but
all sorts of insane events around the world. Bro goes to Indonesia for a stream.
Indonesia.
Bro goes to the Ballon d'Or for
Mushroom
for a crazy stream.
hunting.
Like that's the type of content.
Mushroom
The
hunting.
type of content Pokimane is making
She met them.
is not exactly on that same level.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, it's
But
not
she
on
met
that same
them.
level of
She met 'em.
creativity and genius.
Yeah.
There's a
No, she's a
reason why they
genius.
are
Look,
more
she's a
popular.
genius.
I don't want to be rude here, but there's.
I mean, iShow is more popular because he's like
Not gonna be
Nepo
rude. So anyway,
or
she
something,
makes this whole
but
thing.
also made
Unfortunately,
something
there
of
aren't
it.
many
He kept the
female
attention.
streamers not on Kai's level, says Pokimane. Now,
Right.
the irony is,
And Kai is fucking ridiculous.
Pokimane
He's
is
in terms of
not
actual
close to
entertainment
one of
while
the biggest
watching,
streamers.
he's entertaining
Like,
while
she
watching.
still refers to
So,
herself
well
as
played.
the big female streamer in the space when she's not. She fell off.
I
It's okay.
would say that
Let's
belongs to
falling off is
Amaranth, and
a-
as soon as she
a
comes
reason to
back
insult. I'm not
from
insulting her for
Kick
falling off.
or something,
Recognize
I don't
the
know.
fact that she fell off, and instead of taking
Is it not
accountability,
Amaranth? Is
recognizing
it
that she fell
Pokimane?
off,
Pokimane's bigger.
'cause her
Who's a
content is
bigger
kinda
fee streamer
God,
these days?
in my
Who's a good fee streamer right now? Somebody in the
She
chat.
blames
Huh?
it on
Anybody? No?
misogyny.
Okay.
See, the funny thing is, if
I guess her point's been
if Speed
proven.
and Kai were white guys, it would also be racism. But since they're the two biggest streamers in the world are black, she doesn't have that excuse anymore. It's like the actual checklist. Check 1, we blame misogyny. We blame racism. Oh, that's a failure. All right, let's blame misogyny. Yeah, it's the men. Now, the reason why I'm coming from this perspective, and I'm not going to say that, oh, this is just one random quote that's to be taken out of perspective. It's because every year she does this. This isn't
That's where I was like,
from a
you
year
combine
ago,
them
literally
all,
a year ago, exactly
and you
a
can
year
see
ago,
exactly what she
Pokimane
is.
leaves
And
Twitch
over
Via
time,
Horizon, manosphere,
we've noticed that.
red pill bullshit.
So-
there's too many men.
She
Too
is.
many men, guys. It's
So she's given so many opportunities and takes advantage of them in full, and it's gross, and people don't like that kind of shit. So it's like when you give a bum $1 and they like buy a bottle right in front of you, you know, like, oh, thanks, man, and then they go back to sitting right there on the street, and then they ask you for $10. You got $10 from an X bottle, bro? The nerve, you know? Buy my cookies. You can't take my cookies. It's the same down that lane, though. So the waifu hunters don't like money grubbers. We don't like gold diggers, to put it that way. So any like semblance of begging or something, we will take that and fucking run with it. Now, I don't want to fucking spend too much time on what she's been saying or whatever to get attention, but I'll skip mostly, all the content, half an hour worth, and we'll get back to it.
You want my take on it? To me, it was alright. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Pretty indifferent on the whole thing.
My opinion on the halftime show is it was It's like average. It was a normal halftime show. It was one of the better ones considering, you didn't flash a boob to a bunch of underage people. You didn't show off like Justin Timberlake's fucking nutsack dangling in the sky. It didn't have a fault. So in that way, it was pretty successful, And then like the actual popularity of it, like, yeah, like a good 80% of the fucking crowd seemed into it. Like, yes. The show itself, the game over, the PlayStation buttons and shit, it was fun. It seemed a little sponsored by, but that's alright. We're already at the Caesars Superdome, as you can see in the background. So they made sure to get certain things in frame. So overall, it was a watchable performance compared to past ones, which have like not moved much and this and that. He had different stage dances for each button and shit like that. It was okay. And then the middle segments here and there, where they're waving flags and stuff. Palestinian flag aside, who gives a fuck? Blah 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 blah.
I'm also not a Kendrick fan, so if there's any artist that I'm kind of indifferent about, if they performed, I'd probably say the performance.
This is Achido though. Achido's kind of a mid-ranger. He's one of those deep voicers that don't actually deep voice, but he seems like he might be a deep voicer. So you're in that clique that I want to say like Chris Hansen fans. Is that appropriate? Chris Hansen boys? Like, they all wanted to be Chris Hansen when they grew up, and now they can't. So now they're people like, I don't know, Commander Casey, and Achido, and August the Duck, and that other guy we were just watching, Mr. Beautiful, or whatever the fuck, Wonderful McDickles. All that stuff. So there's an entire line of these deep voice fucking fake boys, and they're a dime a dozen, and they're right below my generation, unfortunately. So I apologize to all the younger kids who are fucking real as shit, and on to all the older folks of my same era who are real as shit, who have to deal with these fake fucking cunt trash fucking fanboys of real men in between. So I apologize to all of us for that. Like, the shock value of the 90s generation didn't mean to cause all these fucking emo fuck-ups, Not you, but like the guy we were watching earlier. So, GG.
I'm indifferent to anyway, but her take is just crazy. We can read here. Pokemon
okay, let's go.
People saying Kendrick Lamar didn't deserve to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show. Quote, only what...
Bro, dude, I can't find this.
She says he didn't deserve. So she's with the demographic that was like, this show, it's not appealing enough to the broad masses. And then she goes on to say, directly after that,
That was probably the whole point she even brought this up. She wanted to
only
mention that. And also this will, as a white passing person, not be saying, hey, I'm a white passing person when it wouldn't be convenient to her. Like, she's openly dropping this whole like, oh, I look white thing now because it gives her more of a leg up when making this argument, or gives her some sort of like a perceived authority to speak on this issue.
She wants to be seen as a Trumper. She wants to be on the right wing end.
She definitely would. So it's just picking and choosing what identity you want to be today. You're playing dress up.
Yep.
Actual Hassan strategy.
It serves you guys in the argument. Super cringe.
Speaking of green, black, red.
But you saying
white.
that and me repeating that message.
Some good colors there.
I'm just gonna let that sit.
I don't even know what that means. What does this mean? I don't know because they're
I'm just gonna let it
white
sit.
guys. Like this
there
is.
we go. That's the stats I'm looking for. Levels of interest in the NFL by United States by ethnicity. All right.
All right.
News, guys.
Should also be by gender.
So apparently, these are the stats. Right, the avid fans, the casual fans, the not fans.
Okay, NFL overall,
Turned
but
out,
specifically the
white
halftime
men
show.
Are a lot of the fans.
Yes.
Shockingly, the main demographic.
Yes, correct. Not Hispanic, not other. Well, other white or other males is a huge chunk, but that that's other though. It's a pretty broad.
Man.
Watch football is fucking white guys. Like.
Anyway, that's crazy. But anywho, it is definitely a wild take on Pokemon.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I understood that.
She didn't mean to say it. She's just letting that
graph.
sit.
Anyways.
My point is that
her point isn't that she hates white people.
I feel like if you watched his performance,
Right, because the main point is what she had said in the actual tweet.
Perform at the
Back here, let's go to her actual tweet. Only white people hated it. I didn't want to say it. The only people I saw with this take were white men. Okay. I saw some old white ladies on Facebook and shit as well saying the same murmurings. I saw mostly a generational thing where the younger white folks, dumb bitch, were also being in favor of the show. They were saying it was an okay show, this and that. But she says it wasn't a good show. And then she's against the people who did say it was a good show. And she's against the white men who were saying that it was a bad show, but those would be the ones who would have been on her side for that argument. This is stupid.
A wild
This is
take
dumb.
on
Am I
her
dumb?
part.
This is
But
wild.
anyway,
Wild take.
She didn't mean to say it. She's just letting that sit.
That's not the point. My point
That's not the
is
point.
that, you know,
I'm just letting it sit there.
hates
She was just letting
I
it
feel like
sit
if you
there.
watched his performance
Right. Okay,
once
okay.
and really took it in, you'd be like,
Okay.
there are some underlying
So she's not that
messages
dumb. She's just letting
that
it sit there.
The performance is trying to convey.
That's where I'm like...
People do this when they don't.
So anyway, you love when people are talking about the bullshit. She, like I said, alienates the few men viewers who are even drooling over her left. She just lost another 10% of them. There you go. Shit.
Actually have any opinion or anything to say?
Yeah.
They're trying to make the most lukewarm, basic bitch take.
This is
of
a
all time
Hassan
without actually
move.
looking like an
This is
idiot.
a Charlie
There are
Moist
underlying
Critical
messages and tones to when he called
move.
Drake a pedophile and when he said 49 mules. Yes,
Wow.
he was referencing the power imbalance and structure of the United
Right,
States,
right.
obviously. Okay, does that make the music better? Is it about the vibes, girl? Are you going to describe that?
Especially during Black History Month. So
Maybe.
you're sitting there.
Oh my god, dude, this is crazy. It's crazy.
I-
Like, you realize she's saying that the music is better because the music was played in February. Are you recognizing the level of retardation we're dealing with? She's blaming people for not having a musical background so they don't appreciate it, but she's saying that the reason why this music is good is because it was played in February?
So she did
what
like
the fuck? That's insanity.
Again.
the thing. But she doesn't like white men because the white men didn't like it? Okay.
Respectfully whatever? What does that mean? What does that mean? Respectfully whatever.
But she was also
whatever
saying
is a
she
white
didn't
man
like
being
it. She
an
said
idiot
she
and an
didn't like
oppressor?
it.
Is that like the message?
Being like, oh, I don't think he deserved it. It's just like, stop, please, please, please stop,
Don't worry. You think she's being condescending now? It gets better.
please.
Okay.
Please.
Hold on.
Perform at the Super Bowl halftime show. Quote.
So it speaks on people saying that he didn't deserve it. Okay. So I'm stupid. All right. That's usually the case.
It's like, you realize she's
Okay.
saying that the music is better because the music was played in February.
Now I realize
Being
it.
like, oh, I don't
Thank
think he
you.
deserved it. It's just like, stop.
Very
please,
stupid. Very
please,
stupid.
Please stop.
Don't worry. You think she's being condescending now? It gets better.
But like, so I've already countered all these points, like yesterday. So I'm just kind of going over your content and misunderstanding most of it. So.
There's nothing wrong with not liking Kendrick Lamar.
True.
True.
Oh, so okay. This is where I might pick up at a different note, though. So in defense of being a hard-up bitch who can't admit that they like DNA. Okay. Well, are you kidding me? I don't want to get into it. Like, I don't like Kendrick. I'm not a Kendrick fan, okay? I don't like Kendrick. I think Drake is better music, okay? Shoot me. So fucking shoot me. So fucking, I think Kendrick's music is null. I think the best beats went with the better crooner in terms of those two working together as well. I preferred what I heard from the ones that used to be out there, okay? And then all of a sudden the Kendrick shit came in. Wasn't as good to my ear. But, okay, as much Drake as I had learned and appreciated before everybody knew that he was a fucking pedo and shit, as much R. Kelly that I appreciated and learned before everybody knew he was a pedo and shit, that's not the point. I'm trying to judge the music here, okay? And Kendrick has a couple hits, but are they my flavor? Not necessarily. But even among that, even in that, there's like 2 fucking songs that were sang right then, including All Right is fucking good. All Is My Life. All Is My Life. Okay? I just had to fight. So I agree with certain messages. I agree with this and that. There's certain songs I really like. There's certain songs that are outplayed shit the moment I fucking heard them, and they're very annoying. There is a lot of positives and negatives to his entire career. Can I listen to more than an album's worth of Drake music easily? Yes. Does it sound amazing, slowed and reverbed? Yes. Can I say the same about Kendrick? Not as much. But again, with the certain songs that hit, they're fucking great. Like, again, DNA is fucking amazing. DNA is fucking amazing. And I pointed out, the olds at the show, they've seen Snoop and all this other stuff, and the Martha, and the blah, blah, blah. Look at my arguments from the other day. I'm not going over them again, okay? So, the olds are just in a cult, and that's the reality of this situation, is Mr. Trump Dump was there at the Super Bowl, which normally presidents don't fucking go there. And, his little fucking cultists wanted to make daddy happy, so they just started shouting the N-word. So that's the reality of the situation here. So you're not wrong, but at the same time, you are wrong, because not a bunch of fucking weird whitos are fucking specifically racist. I don't even like the music. I'm defending it. I'm defending his performance, and I'm defending him on, you know, Facebook rants against other white folk, against other women, against other women of color. I saw a woman of color saying that it was not a good show, and she was Hispanic. Does that matter? Are we going to talk about how Hispanic people in some areas don't fucking like American black people in some areas? Are we going to talk about that too? Or are we going to talk about... No, that's not what about any of this shit is about. But it is. It's about what all this is about. So, well played. Continue.
Ooh, and it doesn't make you racist.
Oh, it does. It's all about race. It's all about race. It's all about racism. Me not liking it, it's all about race, okay? It's about the white people not being accepting of the black people is my racism issue, okay? In that. So, get the fuck over it, whitey. Like, other people fucking... This is America. This is America. Oh my god. I don't have time, okay? So again, we agree with the same shit, but from completely different standpoints. And though we may disagree on the core values of certain things, at the end of the day, we're still in the same America, and we still get to the same laws with the, you know, the same inflection on them, or whatever. Right is right, wrong is wrong. We can all get along.
Not liking Kendrick Lamar.
True. True. And it doesn't make you
whatever.
Racist. I mean, Pokemon...
I'm a self-hating white.
If you don't like Kendrick Lamar, then you're just kind of racist and oppressive to black people. That was her insinuation.
Yeah, but she's sensational. She's getting attention. That's fine.
Now, we can beat around the bush and say that's not what she meant. It's absolutely what she meant.
Yeah.
Now, maybe you have a different interpretation.
When you base a majority of your act around races, whether it be one or many or whatever the fuck you are, burp, silent burp, you are already faulted. I only bring up my whiteness when I need to bring up my whiteness, or how I was raised in a multicultural situation when it applies to what I'm talking about when someone else is being outwardly fucking disgusting with their race and shit. So, you know, maybe stop making it about your color and make it about your culture. Make it about your other parts of you. Make it about anything else other than the skin color, because that's just not constructive. Thank you.
It's fine.
Thank you, Pokey.
But this is my interpretation. As someone that has,
She's saying that only white people didn't like the Super Bowl halftime show.
That's what she's saying. Correct. That is what she's saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is real close-minded. Real close fucking minded.
Now you know. Et les Français, ils...
Oh, no.
Condescending.
She thinks she's got a point here.
Overpriced cookies. If you're a broke boy, just say so.
If you're a broke boy, just say so.
Please arrête. And if you don't know what that means stop in French.
Yeah.
Now you know. Et les Français, ils savent ce que je veux dire. Ils disent aussi, arrête.
I'm not that impressed.
To make a race war over the halftime show.
Yeah.
What is that?
If you're a broke boy, just say so.
What is going on?
If you're a broke boy, just say so.
If you're a broke boy, just say so.
Now, anyway, that's been this situation. I was thinking of not covering this, but then I decided I should cover it. Yes, virtue signaling downfalls are some of my favorite downfalls. It means...
Okay. Look, he's there again. Hassan Piker is 120% fucked now. Oh my god.
Actions of political
it's Nux Day. Beep 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 boop. Beep beep boop beep 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 boop.
Fantastic news.
Fuck.
Listen.
Okay, Nux, what's next?
If you know me, you know
Fuck.
I love downfalls.
Okay, come on.
A good one to watch right now. Hassan Piker, sometimes referred to as Hamas Piker by people
nice.
that are based like
yes,
me.
true. Cheers. Hamas Piker. Yeah.
Basically the biggest leftist political streamer on the planet. Very well known for being a
So lefty's right.
Pfizer rape apologist. I've covered this in my previous videos.
Yeah.
Of course, you can check those out. Absolutely. He's cooked. He's done.
I'd say rape apologists, rape denier, because they don't even believe that these people are real. They just think they're infidels, bro.
Biggest political streamer. Like,
yeah,
a lot of people say, no, he's still the biggest political streamer. Even Asmongold says that Hassan is still the biggest political streamer. The thing is, he's wrong. Asmongold is a bigger political streamer. He might not want to admit it because he doesn't view himself as a political streamer.
What?
That's okay.
He is,
I don't
and
mind. That's all right. I don't
it
care.
is what it is.
But objectively speaking, Asmongold is a bigger political streamer. He gets more viewers than Hassan. If you look at his YouTube,
He's a political streamer that games. He's not a gaming streamer that does political. He's
every time he covers
he's
politics,
vice versa,
like,
not verse versa. Yeah.
All right, so Trump.
Yeah,
video,
that's what he
1 million
does.
Views.
Right.
Vance video, 1 million views.
And point proven. Point proven. Point proven.
Have someone who is a literal terrorist who has been unbanned by Twitch 2 times. I mean, does Amazon know about this? This is.
Oh my god, he literally said the same fucking line.
It's crazy.
By literally my channel. He literally got offended by
So the Hassan shit.
my channel.
Very good.
Oh my god, dude, this is insane. Oh my god, Hassan, bro. Dude, he's not ready. You know why he's not ready? He's not ready because he sees this video over here that says
he lost everything.
Over here. Hassan Piker is 110%
He lost
fucked
everything.
now. The reason why he's so mad is because he knows that my next video is going to be titled Hassan Piker is
120% fucked now.
She's shaking.
He doesn't know that.
Her pro shaking.
He doesn't know that.
Except it literally has been proven. He's living in like a complete alternate reality.
I cannot believe that this is like actual commentary on the realm of politics.
He's so mad. He's so mad that Asmongold is a bigger political streamer than him.
Oh yeah,
he's
yeah.
So...
He is too, though.
Bro.
I mean, he's a bigger political streamer.
You know when they say Zionists,
sure.
they really mean Jews? Yeah, I know.
When Sam Hyde or whatever was talking about Asmon, that was it.
It's like, oh, Zionist is an ideology. Okay, so we're not saying this about Jews. We're just saying this about an ideology. So it's not racism.
Twitch. Let's listen to what they had to say about everybody's favorite commentator,
No.
Destiny.
Hey, the guy who said it was on site at TwitchCon if he saw Destiny.
Tom.
What if I want the satisfaction?
This is the satisfaction of murdering Destiny. Now, don't get me wrong.
Man, these
Destiny,
fucking people.
no,
This ugly fuck in the corner. Look at that shit.
But fuck, bro.
I mean, listen. Yes.
All I'm saying is on-site, you know.
We have on screen 2 radical political activists.
This guy.
Activists. That's the A word. We don't say that word on this channel.
Uh-oh.
But, all right, so both of these people, all right, these are the tolerant left that want to. They actually put hits out on another streamer.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
They're not banned on Twitch, by the way.
That's ridiculous.
Which
Oh my
is probably
god.
the most kind way that I can categorize.
He's being too kind. I mean, I appreciate that he's being nice, but I don't want to be the Asmongold filter, literally rewriting his words.
Yes, and then
This
just
is
get to the
same
gun.
Guy. Okay, do you know what
Suggest
this is? This is
a gun.
shotgun that killed Shinzo Abe.
Right,
in Japan.
right. Yep.
He literally. This is incitement to violence. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think the FBI needs to knock on your door with you.
Same time, allowing.
Which, like several people have said, it is an incitement of violence, though, and it's specifically like.
Sometimes the opposite can be.
Yeah.
No proof that they're actually
That's a thing.
told to me.
It was
Not
directed. So I've posted on X like a picture of a gun just for funsies, and then I did like a bunch of the day's tags. And that was, taken down. But it wasn't directed at any of them. I wasn't saying like, this person should be taken out with this thing. Wink, wink. And then put like a picture of a gun. No. Nope. And that's not how you do that. So yeah, Hassan's fucked. But that just is what it is. Oh, what do we have here? This is... Jesus Christ. Pirate Software is 110%, fucked.
Welcome to a brand new episode of the Unhinged Podcast.
Now, we already know more than anything in this video. I've already watched this whole thing. It was fun to gush over. Let's see. How do I have proof of that? Right here. He hides on VR chat. Used to be under the name OKSheeb730. Me.
Coding and making games, so he always has the correct take. And he has like that smugness and the way he introduces things and that confidence that you just believe him. And it's like, well, he has 20 years of gaming experience. Who the fuck am I?
Me.
True. I mean, the only reason that I'm above this is because I'm actually a god gamer.
I'm
literally a
gamer.
A goddess who has dedicated this entire generation to playing every single video game ever. So
okay, this generation, because like there's former generations of video games. So if you're just playing like current shit and dudes are just like throwing games at you, just playing a bunch of like modern shit games on Steam and shit, you're not really a gamer until you played like Chrono Trigger, you know? Like, nobody's gonna ask you about Nipotunia, Nopex 5, The Reckoning 2, okay? Some JRPG, RTS strategy puzzle game. Nobody's gonna fucking ask you about that game. When I say Luca, what comes to mind? That's a good one. That's a really good one, actually. It's like a Luca for every generation. What comes to mind when I say Luca? What comes to your mind? And if one of those references isn't Chrono Trigger, you're already fucked. You're already far behind me on which Lucas are references to which Lucas, and which Lucas are relevant to what Lucas, and the Lucas that are real, and the Lucas that are fake, and the Lucas that exist in real life, and the Lucas that exist in media. Lucario. That's all you can think. Lucario. Luca. All you think is that Luca fucking movie Luca. It's not any of that. It's none of that. You can't even do it. Okay? Luca. I'm good here.
obviously the hierarchy is me, then pirate.
It's me, and then you, and then pirate. It's me, and then every other fucking 40-year-old fucking nerd who's stayed up with gaming. Then pirate, then maybe you. Pirate is fucking spoiled beyond belief. He spent most of his life being a fucking gaming fucking loser, playing a bunch of shit titles just like yourself. So I don't know who wins who on that trash, but 20 years experience, blah blah blah. Furry.
Alias. So right now.
Yeah, he's Maldavius Fig Tree.
I measure my hair against his.
My hair is longer than his, probably longer than yours. I don't trim it though, so it's not hard to beat my length. But it is all natural and very thick and very strong and very good hair.
Very important quality.
Thank you.
Whoever will ever be, of course.
Heartbound is not necessarily a scam. It's just a slow release. You know, much like his Zoloft or whatever the fuck. Stop Killing Games initiative. This is where he pissed off the Ross crowds and really got his attention from, like the Kiwi Farms people and stuff.
I'd rather take 2 steps in the right direction and 1 step back rather than do nothing at all. Cause
I mean, I tend to agree for the most part.
Yeah.
I do.
With the Stop Killing Games initiative, that's even the most highly replayed part. So this is their opinion on the Stop Playing Games initiative. Okay. It's a step in the right direction to where we should be having these companies be held accountable. I had just watched a video earlier that was about, we were going to do that. Because that was in reference to this. I just watched a video earlier that was about this going down. Where is it? This person. Go ahead and follow Uncle Al Plus. And then also follow their, like, loved one or whatever. There it is. Multiverses. So multiverse, the Warner Brothers shit. The game just like died, fucking hemorrhaged, and now it's going bye-bye. So that's it. Yeah, it's Steven fucking Universe. That alone would make me never touch that game. No offense.
Up in games like this, but I sincerely doubt that there's a lot of crossover between Beetlejuice fans and Multiverses play.
And Steven Universe is the thing. Beetlejuice, yes, he applies, he appeals. It's Warner Brothers. There's other Warner Brothers shit on there that would fall within that.
Players. And when you're bleeding players left, right, and center, you should probably be thinking about what characters are going to.
Yeah, that's the little bump that Beetlejuice gave the game. When it was actually like pounding, you should have fucking slammed him out then. Like when the movie came out, you should have put out the fucking character then. Like, too late. Was that what it was 5 months ago? Maybe, but even then, like, that's rough, dude. It's only the people who actually play the game who are going to want to be interested in buying that shit, is kind of the point. So, here it is. Well, it's dead.
You get in your wallet at every
There you go. It's dead.
opportunity, or
It's dead. It's
having
gone. So games need to be maintained, and the shit that you spent money on needs to still be the fuck around at some capacity. There needs to be a solo player a way to access your shit, a way to make it so players themselves can have the opportunity to host their own games and like do their own porting and shit like that. So, you know, open ports and blah blah blah, this and that. You know, LAN parties. Okay. Anyway, right.
Like a year from making Twitch accounts and
Smugly wrong about Twitch.
They did like a whole lot of crazy shit, and they ended up getting into a pretty big adpocalypse situation where at the
Yeah. Cheating in video games to look smart.
Created by Video Game Donkey's studio called Animal Well. It is a puzzle game with a.
I do remember him cheating. He was looking up solutions on his phone and saying like, "No, I did it live time right in the moment." So World of Warcraft drama, we went over it. Me and Bonnie even went over it together.
Stop killing games. His cheating, potential.
Right
cheating
back to the
in
stop
Animal
killing
Well.
games.
Like it's all.
Not the coward move.
But anyway, after all this happened, and basically everyone called him out for
Asmongold
being
drama.
a roach, Asmongold defended him for being correct. And
Okay.
He did a collab with Asmongold. I think they talked about Path of Exile, or something, or one of those. Like,
It's silly. I don't care to watch it or know any more about him.
That the young ones play these days.
Yeah.
Path of Exile is old as hell. But
It's trashy. It's an old trashy. It's a shit old fucking game. I fucking hate that. Poe is fucking terrible, dude.
The Unhinged podcast. We're talking about Assassin's Creed Shadows. So do some reading.
I'm gonna need to play a game if we're talking about that.
Yeah.
So it's obviously not gonna like get as much traction. But video games, I wanted to wrap up with one final.
DMCA is suing an indie game
important to the pirate
dev.
software legacy. There's a video game made by an indie developer that basically made a video game kind of referencing different streamers and like taking little pot shots at different streamers.
Good. And he can't take criticism. So,
Software,
yeah.
Where his character was a roach.
Yes, nice. Dude.
There's a little pot shot.
What?
So what does Thor, also known as Maldavius
Fig Tree! Yes!
He copyright strikes the guy. He takes the game down. The game is gone. He copyrighted
Damn.
him. He's threatening to take him to court over it because he used his likeness.
What a
which is kind of
bitch.
funny.
That's funny.
Because it's a roach.
Yeah.
But he actually copyrighted him. This is not a violation of copyright, by the way. It is 100% transformative and fair
Yes.
use. He has
Yep.
every right to do
Yep.
it. You're a public figure.
Yep.
He is not literally
Yep.
stealing your content.
Yep.
He's making fun of you.
Yep.
They're right because hey, they're successful.
Also, which I didn't touch on, there are allegations about him, like of sexual allegations in regards to back when he worked at Blizzard, but I couldn't find anything verifiable about that, so I didn't really want to mention it because I have no idea. But
So I've looked into a little bit of those. Any of the ones that were like the older eras, they were so loose, so non-existent that there wasn't even anything there to confirm. There's nothing behind any of that. And I actually did talk to the 16/17-year-old artist on Twitter about did you and Maldy do any fucking figgle tree? And they said, you're a fucking weirdo. And I said, that's cool, bro. I'm just trying to get the story straight. And they said, no, we didn't do shit. And the mom was home during that interaction. And my immediately replied in my head was like, well, that's never stopped me when I was 17 getting laid by a 19-year-old girl and my dad was home. That didn't stop me from fucking that girl. But, you know, whatever. Anyways, so I've actually self-interjected, regardless of whether I know JTH from VR chat or not, and I've actually gotten confirmation on there's no actual pedophilic ooky stuff and or Blizzard ooky stuff as far as like any actual admittances out there that exist. Like the Kiwi Farms didn't cover any of the sexual allegation shit because it's not real. And the stuff that was somewhat tangible, I have further confirmed as, through their statement, a non-event. And they had told me he was just there for paying. They hung out, they watched whatever, and then they went home. So that's it. That was the whole meetup. So well played. It seemed more like a business thing. The shadiest part about that was that they didn't discuss, rather, the business venture with his Discord or with his not safe for work model crowd before doing so, because he had been running the model business as a business, so it was supposed to be like a business meeting. So under that guise, he did not tell his coworkers or whatever the fuck about the meeting. But we're talking about like kids doing job stuff independently at a certain, it is what it is. So I've looked into that, blah blah blah. It's all fine. It's all on the level.
But
well played.
Most importantly, we have reached the 69-minute mark of this week's episode of the podcast.
Good for you.
Favorite number.
Which means this is it. Thanks for joining.
Here.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be upset.
Remember my heritage.
I'll have to.
The last portion,
I'll turn into a valley girl when you.
Ego. Okay. Anyways, YouTube has a massive AI problem. Now we went over this the other day. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna scoot right along. We're done with Nux. Okay. We're done with Nux now. Oh yeah. Oh, it feels so good. Oh jeez. Let's watch some art. Let's watch some art really quick. Oh. Art. I'm not going to keep that up anymore. Or am I? Okay. Me wearing my favorite outfit onto the beach. Me jumping into the expressway. Okay. So this is like how stuff works, okay? This is how stuff works, folks. This is how you draw. This is how you use fancy Photoshop-y shit to like make art and stuff. Art. So that's how you make art, okay? Now how you don't make art is like this. This is how you don't make art.
You guys know Facebook has brain-to-text decoding now? A non-invasive approach via typing. Do you ever feel comfortable with Facebook putting this little device on your brain, on the top of your scalp, on the top of your skull?
I get to it. What are you saying?
Reading your intrusive thoughts and converting them to text?
Yes.
Well, apparently they've got something of an 80% success rate with some of these things.
Hey.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to big corporations like Facebook, really Google, anything, I would never, ever, ever allow my brain to be interfaced. But I guess some people can be convinced, okay? Some people can really be convinced if it makes their life a little bit easier. And
so what's
I generally say, hey, you got the freedom to do it, do it.
What's the
AI is not something that I am wholly against, nor am I wholly for. I think artificial intelligence, much like a loaded handgun, is mostly a tool, okay? It can be used for defensive purposes, it can be used for offensive purposes. And I know the comparison isn't exactly apples to oranges, but artificial intelligence can be used for good and it can be used for bad things, okay? It can be used to write a nasty email that can be used to scam your loved ones, okay? For all their money, which we've seen plenty of times. And it can also be used to assist somebody who may need to, use this for researching the internet. Somebody who may not be technologically savvy could in fact speak to a chatbot and possibly...
Who is Luigi Mangione?
Without going through a million steps.
Luigi Mangione is... oh, okay. Wow.
family members of mine use the
Hey, shit, it's actually
ChatGPT app
working.
to research things on the internet.
Oh, okay.
And
Here, let
generally
me
speaking, it's something where it feels natural. It's like they're texting.
charged with first-degree
somebody
murder.
like
That's
me
that's
who is
true.
more tech savvy, and they can just talk
Okay,
to this
that's cool.
artificial intelligence that can kind of guide them through.
Yeah, that's you have to be smart enough to fucking use this shit to begin with.
And it's one of those
You can't be an
technologies that I
idiot.
think is truly
There
changing the way
isn't
people
a
use
well-known
the
figure named Luigi Mangione, but there is a Luca. There's a Luca Mangione. Oh boy, I didn't see that coming. There's a fucking Luca Mangione. Let's look into Luca Mangione. I'm not even kidding. An Italian name that could be confused with. Oh, it's just a random Italian name, dude. So if you see what we just did. Oh yeah, Google admits it. ChatGPT won't even fucking this. I didn't even say. I said Luca Mangione, and Google is like, "Oh, you mean Luigi, right?" So, this is fucking amazing. This is fucking amazing. But yeah, the slot problem we have is the guardrails that are being placed on these AIs to begin with. So. The common man who's just trying to get any portion of information out of a fucking robot is already being stopped left and right on the information thing. At first, AI was a way to get around the safeguards that they had placed on these things on the internet. Where, like, I'm trying to look up Luigi Mangione, and all of a sudden, ChatGPT won't admit the motherfucker is real. And that, I tested that like a month ago. So I think Gemini learned not to fuck with me. And I think ChatGPT is a fucking idiot. So, that's it. So ChatGPT lies to you, they're stupid. And they won't tell you shit. So don't use ChatGPT anymore. You want to talk about AI slop, just talk about like what you are not being useful. You are not being useful to the robot. As an element. There, that's what I'm trying to say. You are not. Your brain is dumb. So if you can't confront the robot and say, no, Luigi Mangione is real, this is the case. He was... So I want to take what Gemini said and say it to Google. Okay? So we're going to do that. We're going to take what it said. And we're going to feed it to ChatGPT, rather. Okay? We're going to say what the fuck happened and see how it replies. Okay. And I had to feed it that. So now, let me ask again. Okay. So why didn't you get it here? Why didn't you get it? Why didn't you understand that? Why did I have to educate you for you to educate me? Which means if somebody just picks up these AIs, it's not gonna... you have to feed the information into the fucking thing for the thing to admit to you what the fuck reality is. That's not helpful for any of us. So, that was a failure. What we just went through was a fucking failure. It was a success for Gemini. Google is, on average, its AI is more honest and useful than ChatGPT. It will answer certain questions. But Google Gemini is also a social justice warrior bot. So if you ask it to make a racist joke, it will refuse. It will straight up fucking refuse. ChatGPT will refuse as well, but in a different way. It'll just say, like, that's a racist joke. I'm not going to make a racist joke. That's in bad taste. But Gemini will tell you, like, you probably shouldn't be like that. Don't be like that. And it'll give you, like, 3 bullet points of why racism is bad for humanity or whatever. And it's like Google, it takes it a little far with Gemini on the S3W tip. I love it, though. But if you want an actual racist joke, you won't even get that from DeepSeek. You have to go to Grok. Ask Grok to give you a racist joke, and he will. No shit. There's also, what was it, like... It was like the name of somebody or something. I used that one too, and it didn't come up with any kind of jokes, and it just doesn't... They don't work. So slop is not only the problem. It's that it's inefficient as well for the people who are actually trying to use it for information. Now, the other end of the AI slot market that you're trying to pay attention to is like all these shit channels, which we've also been through on this channel, like the Saberspark video that was just recently released about all the AI cat stuff, the YouTube wave number 2 of like Adpocalypse number 2. We also talked about the AI channels that are like, I have an STD. Please don't suck my blood. And then it's like, I am here to suck your blood. I am a vampire. But I didn't say that directly. But I will get rid of your blood. But I have an STD. And then like, and my STD was cured by my boyfriend, my new boyfriend, vampire. And it's like, what? We went to the hospital, but on the way, we hit a person in the car. Oh, geez. Another 3 seconds of the dumbest shit. Oh my god. So, you know what I'm talking about. It's like the AI, full AI, like, scenario after scenario for like 5 minutes of non-events that just lead up to like non-conclusions. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Just like AI trying to like guess what humanity is. It's kind of disgusting shit. And then there's another form of AI slop, which is like the news channels, which are just covering shit endlessly, every little non-fucking event, and doing it through AI production. So AI's fucking script, AI's fucking voice, AI's fucking channel, and then they'll make like 5 fucking channels that are all the fucking same and crank them all the fuck out on all those channels. Oh my god. And the only thing they'll do is like change the background music to a different generic background music, whether it's AI created or like a royalty free, and then they'll skip over and they'll go to the other channel and they'll tell ChatGPT to reword this script, and then they'll make it the black man's voice, the black white man's voice that you guys are being raised on, that we had mentioned earlier, the black white man's voice that is supposed to be non-distinguishable between white man or black man, but it looms a little bit more on the black man's side of the voice spectrum. Anyways, shit, that voice, you know what voice I'm talking about, okay? Let's not bullshit here, okay? That's it. Just let's not bullshit here. So AI is good, AI is shit, AI is bad. It's mostly criminal element, hasn't changed. That's it. True crime, you're saying true crime shit up here?
Fall way out of the scope of the terms of services. So YouTube recently comes from 404 Media, which if you have not signed up to these guys, they're...
Oh, and then fake media. So now they're just cranking out fake stories left and right and trying to say that they're real and shit. 6 years, Senegal giant with... Girl with giant legs melts hearts of everyone. What is this strange shit? Right? See this AI shit?
AGT moment.
Oh my god. So just completely fake.
Generative experience.
Completely bullshit. That's it.
Now, this doesn't just work for criminology.
So yeah, literally just go to the most popular human-made videos or other AI slops, see what succeeded on the actual algorithm, just basically
Oh, because I've also seen that in the body cam footages and shit like that. So people will watch like Ewu, and then there's like 5 other fucking cop channels that are just that same generic black white man's voice that are talking to you just like that.
Package that and you're done. Okay, this is an actual human.
But somebody told me to do that like a long time ago. They were like, just do this, just steal this, just do this, just do this. And I was like, dude, I don't want to make Harry Potter Balenciaga. I'm not here for fucking Harry Potter I'm glad that you're rich. I'm doing fucking like my shit. I'm doing my art. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do with my time, my life. I'm not doing your shit, you sellout shill bitch. I don't give a fuck if you got money over my ass. I'm doing my fucking life. And I'm not a sellout dumb piece of shit like you, you money hungry cunt. You fucking flavorless bitch. That's why you're lesser. You're a money hungry bitch. I'm a love hungry cunt. It's a big difference.
So my
feed me. Feed me.
Femi, okay, F4MI, okay, Femi, who has 172,000 subscribers, very criminally underrated.
Yeah, it's poisoning AI.
She has something titled "Poisoning AI with Ass" subtitles.
It's very funny.
So aside from being a cute little video title right here, what she has basically done is dug into how a lot of this content gets feed. So if you go to like one of my videos, Some Ordinary Gamers here, and you just go to the video, This is the End of an Era. So you highlight this video, it's 56 minutes long. But the way that AI steals from a video is you basically go all the way down into the description, you click on Show Transcript,
Yes.
And the AI will look
Yep.
through this generated transcript.
Yep.
And this transcript is effectively my
It's like I said, you
audio.
just grab it and you put it in a different thing, you rewrite it.
Everything that I said converted into this actual like piece.
Yes.
So inside this one video over here, you can basically ask it to summarize. This is just one AI.
God, I already told you exactly what's happening. Turbo fucking language. I told you like fucking months ago what was happening. Turbo fucking language. We can do this shit all fucking day and night. If you aren't paying attention to the reality around you, I'm here to let you know what's the fucking fuck is up. You can say schizo, but when I'm proven right for the last fucking like 2 years of me ranting on here, okay, keep saying schizo. You're just proving yourself to be the dissenter criminal motherfucker who's acknowledging that I am onto them. You told me to make some Harry Potter shit. I didn't want to. Why are you watching me? Why are you guys stalking me? Why is some Serbian fucklord who cranks out fucking AI shit even paying attention to my fucking life? Because I'm an artist. That's why. Because I'm a fucking artist. And these little jealous cunts are not. Now you can choose to be that same kind of person in life. You can be a jealous little hate-filled fucking rage cunt, you know? It's fun. Don't get me wrong. But it's kind of a fucking waste of time. So, yeah. I think he's figured that out though, because like I don't get harassment from that same branch as much anymore. Eventually you just have to move the fuck on, okay? You just have to move the fuck on. I'm not that entertaining, okay? Neither are you. None of us really are. And it takes time to do good art. To really sit down and really crank something out. It takes a lot of time. And AI is a waste of time. It's an accelerant where it's an accelerant. You're pouring gas on your artwork. Now, we all know paint doesn't mix well with gas. So you're ruining any potentiality that there might be there to begin with. So I'd like to briefly glance over this, how AI tricked the world's largest painting competition. But it ain't tricked me. We went over this just the other day. So out of all these pictures, can you tell which one is the AI picture? Now I've already done this, but I could immediately tell which one was AI. Like, just compared to all this other shit, which one's AI? Which one? It's the bottom middle one. It's definitely the fucking bottom middle one. You can tell in every way. You can tell. Everything about it is just fucking too clear, too tilted, not an actual painting. You see the broadness of it. You see the fact that it's just fucking slapped up. So Alison J. Barton. There you go. No information available. I think this person has taken down their thing. Is this it? Your shit sucks. Alchemist, blah 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 blah. Manchester, London. Yeah, that's where I'm like, no. Digital photography. I feel like even that's bullshit. This is all bullshit. You're just good with like Frontier or whatever the fuck it's called, After Effects, some Adobe shit. No, even these kind of look like fucking AI. These are all shit, dude. Look at all this shit. So yeah, very nice, very nice. Anyway, you got a good prompt or two going, huh? Very good. Good for you. Okay. Anyway, we don't know if this person is even real. So, yeah. Or their claim was that somebody was working on behalf of Allison here, and that the painting was posted by somebody on her behalf or whatever. And it's like, that does not matter. In actuality, she's a grifting British fuck with snake oil, like every other motherfucking European cunt lord that we left that fucking chunk of land to escape.
First, the obvious AI artifacts that earn this a 99.1% rating on this AI test.
Right. So there's an AI tester. There's this and that. The shit we've been looking at, we don't need to pull out no fucking AI tester to figure out any of that. It's always obvious. You don't need to dissect. The eyes themselves are fucking obvious. They point out mostly like if you have this shading technique, you should be able to have that same shading technique in these areas, but you do not because you didn't paint it, because it's not a painting. If you, there you go.
Edge of the iris or the strange artifacted brow, but then they messed up the basic precision and drawing skills on areas like the mouth or the forehead, which are completely out of perspective. The painting feels washed out, gray, and desaturated because the artist states that they used a grisaille underpainting, meaning they copied the painting first in just a single monochrome color. Then they attempted to thin out many layers of paint to slowly glaze on top and bring color to the painting. But this isn't really the technique that was used by Waterhouse. That's the artist that she prompted Midjourney for these paintings.
Yeah.
Or really, this isn't the technique of most, if not all,
Midjourney. That's what it. Midjourney. I don't do no journey.
The post on Facebook, probably one of the only reasons the judges even retracted this award, alleges that the artwork was created by painting directly over a print of the AI.
So bullshit, blah 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 blah. They find her page. They go through other shit. There's one she's actually fucking painted, and it was oil painting or whatever.
Interestingly enough, herself.
Where's that ugly shit? There you go. That one. That's her actually having painted something. You could totally tell. Also, it seems like it's a like a trace. This is a trace. She made AI art and then traced it, and that's what we're seeing here. This one's different. But it's still the same process.
Interestingly enough, in 2024. So either we've atrophied our skills since the original 2021 painting date on the Witchling, or more credit to the theory that it was painted directly over the...
You atrophied your skills. That's what I'm saying. Like, you lost your abilities, you this and that. Just so, yeah, this is terrible. It's garbage.
Far up their own sacrifice.
That's it.
Precisely. That's when it hit me. The truth was in the place that I feared most. Generation X. Specifically, the most Gen X Instagram story I've ever seen. On top of this horrible filter, Set Fire to the Rain by Adele is blasting in the background here. But this 52-week-old Instagram story has everything we need in it, despite her clever attempt to cover it up with a filter. We have the finished version of this painting in high resolution. Now look closely at the video again. Did you see it? Give me that frame right there. Enhance.
What?
Enhance. Enhance. Okay. Yeah.
Where are we
That's
going?
Good. What is this weird texture going on here? This is an underpainting. The early stages. You would never add more detail to an underpainting only to remove it later. The whole point of an underpainting is to make the painting process easier. And it looks far more interesting than this Bob Ross-ass landscape in the finished piece.
Yes.
No one would ever place these chaotic lines and shapes in an underpainting with so much detail.
Interesting.
Except for an AI. Because this isn't an underpainting. About
right.
as much as I planned.
Got it.
Because equity and access to...
So yeah, well played. I mean, that's it. Just well played. It's so easy to fucking see. It's so easy to fucking see. It's so easy to fucking see. It's so easy. Did you guys grow up in a fucking museum? Oh, I kind of did. I grew up like a fucking block from the goddamn museum. My mom went to the fucking... I don't even want to get into it. So, I'm the son of a fucking, like, actual artist. Sorry. Actual artist. You don't have to, like, sell out to be an actual artist. That is a proof of that statement, is the bitch we just looked at. Fucking actual artist? No, she uses AI and shit, and she uses fucking Midjourney, and she uses fucking Photoshop, and all this other fucking shit. She ain't no real fucking artist. Ain't no real fucking artist. This is a real fucking artist right here. That bitch ain't. So, dime for a does. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, cuz. So, what the fuck are you looking at? Cuz, like, I'm a critic. You're looking at shit. I'm looking at some deep shit. So... that's it. I got nothing. Cool, great. This is Noobnut. Hey, thank you, Noobnut. Are you the one who is secretly funding, like, all of the, like, Reichstag, fucking crazy, Serbian, Ruski, psychotic, fucking, like, I'm getting to the point here. New Vegas, that's the point. Crazy Kaiser worshipping, like fucking Ruskies. Like what's your blend of fucking 8chan fucking idiocy? Like what's your you're the man now, dog. What's your fucking, what is your angle on any of this? What's your fucking dog in this fight, Noobnut? Okay? What's your dog in this fight, bro? Okay? And why? Why New Vegas? Why New Vegas? What are your political beliefs? Okay? That's right, I'm asking Noob Nut. What is your political beliefs, Noob Nut?
I think that article was telling
Or whatever the fuck. Yes.
Yes.
No. I'll take one of those. Yeah, yep. I'll take one of those. Sure thing. You didn't do the cap sound. You should have did the cap exchange. Good soup. Yep, just for that last 2 seconds. Good soup. How her birthday celebration turned into a nightmare. Woo! Okay, Trump censorship hoax 100% fucked now. Let's go. Jeez. Creator Clash was successful. It wasn't not successful. It's mid-range. It's just a boxing thing that happens every once in a while now.
Freedom of speech and Europeans, welcome to a brand new video. I have very fantastic news for you today. The fallout is immense.
Oh yeah.
J.D. Vance just gave a speech, which I've already covered in Europe. He goes to Munich. Everyone thought he was going to be talking about security concerns, and he didn't really talk about security concerns from without as much as security concerns from within.
Was he just saying Sieg Heil the whole fucking time?
Entire speech, walked into the room, invited all the European leaders, flipped over the table, shit on their faces, and rubbed it on their face post-shit.
Okay.
It was a pretty glorious moment, honestly, all things considered. He basically called people in Europe authoritarian for silencing freedom of speech.
Okay.
And today, journalists are arguing that he's been fascist for trying to say that freedom of speech is actually important. In fact, CNN says that freedom of speech is what caused the Holocaust. Which is...
Jesus. Is it like 2 minutes? Because, man. My friend can stretch some fucking anal holes here, dude.
Expecting it, especially Germany's. It's not only hosting the conference, but will be heading into national elections next week. The address accused mainstream European politicians of failing to control immigration and then eroding free speech by muzzling far-right anti-immigration parties.
The threat that I worry the most about vis-a-vis Europe is not Russia, it's not China, it's not any other external actor. And what I worry about is the threat from within.
The chill in the room.
What's that even mean for
To
them?
real anger. Germany's defense minister Boris Pistorius said comparing European governments to authoritarian regimes was just unacceptable. There has also been a furious reaction in the European media, too. The speech has been called vengeful, preachy, unkind, and above all, widening the rift between America and its allies and friends. Meanwhile...
Yeah, but like, lately, I don't really think that Europe is our friend. Just honestly, I don't think that old Britannia is our buddy anymore. I think they're a bunch of fucking close-minded fuckheads, and I think for the 5,000th fucking time in my life for saying it, that there's a fucking reason why we left that shithole. Period. So, yeah, there's a fucking reason we left Europe. You can get into them if you want, but, you know, eventually we'll get into them again if we're still sitting there being buddies with them and shit, because they've been slying us in the butt the whole fucking time. They've been slying us in the butt right there. They're slying you right now. They're lubing you up, getting you all fucking weep, weep, weep. They're going to slip it in there. And they've been dealing with fucking like Ruskies positively, and all of our fucking enemies, the EU has been half in bed with for this whole fucking duration. And you guys are like, what do you mean? What do you mean, Spit? It's undeniable. It's unfucking deniable. You know? And we're working with them, and they're working with that, and we're not supposed to be friends with that, but you're working with them? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think we've had enough of that. This world game bullshit.
All eyes had been on a meeting between the U.S. Vice.
I'm in support of telling the world to fuck itself, but for the realization of like, get over yourself. We have to get along, and we kind of need some help too. So yeah, get over yourselves, you old dumb fucks.
Vice President and Secretary of State, and Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky. But after only half an hour, the discussion ended with no new information on how the U.S. would help bring an end to Russia's war with Ukraine.
Duh.
Or crucially, what role Ukraine itself would play in negotiations that will shape its own future. Elizabeth Palmer, CBS News, Munich.
Duh. Anyway, back to it.
People that believe
power. They are directly speaking to millions and millions of people without any level of oversight or regulation. And that has to stop.
Did you hear what she said? She said because people on social media are talking without oversight and regulation, it has to stop. She is saying censor speech because it's not regulated by the government.
And yet, watch what happens. Watch what happens under this Trump shit. Watch how much speech is actually censored under this shit, and how much you can't even get basic information like who is Luigi Mangione. They won't know anymore because Luigi Mangione was shot by a CEO, and the healthcare CEOs and the billionaires are who want to subject that fucking information from you being able to access it. You know what I mean? So we're pretty much all fucked, and you're dumb for like taking that angle, but that's fine. You can take that angle all you want. You can watch your Joe Rogan and, you know, worship your bald fucking disconnected fucking damn near fucking Jones generation. You can sit here and suck off your old daddy dickhead, but like, no. Old daddy dickhead, there he is. The most unfunny man on a sitcom. That's what Joe Rogan is. He's the most unfunny individual on a sitcom. Okay? News radio. Unfunny. Rogan. Unfunny. Not funny. Not funny. Watch him be not funny. Matthew, funnier. Anyone funnier.
Oh, I don't know. How about... I know what I was doing. I'd be in a lot of trouble.
Okay, fine. It's important, but I don't know the first thing about electronics.
Yeah, but you know about taking tests, right?
You know, I did get 800 on my math SATs.
What does 800 stand for? You score the amount of times you brag about your score. Or, you know what I could do? I could rig up a tiny mercury switch with a low-grade incendiary device that would explode a blast of gelato on the perpetrator when they open up this container.
I mean, this is writers beyond the point.
You know, container like this. Not this one.
Open up that container.
Joe, I'd like to open your gelato.
Yeah.
Why don't you open this?
I would like to open your gelato.
Go ahead, please. Sorry. Thank you, Joe. Okay, sorry, Joe.
Shit.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh my god, how did you know that it wouldn't blow up in
Oh,
his
here you
face?
go.
Built in a time delay. 15 seconds. 14 seconds. Start to grab the garbage can, dude. Come on.
Oh my god, this
12.
is so cool.
11. 10. 9. 8.
What the hell?
Sorry. According to my calculations, it shouldn't have gone off till now.
That's right, it shouldn't even have gone off till now. So anyways, Rogan. Fear factor. Animal penis. Okay. Oh, look, he's gonna make... Oh, look, you gotta eat some donkey piss. Here, eat water buffalo penis. Here you go. Eat this water buffalo penis. That's what Joe Rogan's doing. Hey, eat it up, eh? Don't be a bitch, eh?
Really?
Yeah, it's eat it, eat it. Good, yeah. 8 minutes left. There you go. You got it. Yeah. Elk penis. There you go. Oh no, another penis. That's right. Buffalo testicles. Eat those penises.
Penises.
Oh.
Deer and
Oh, wow. Elks and deers and penises. Oh, buffalo balls. Oh, there we go. Eat the balls. Eat the penises and the balls. You drink some horse cum. You get some horse cum in ya. Horse cum. Horse cum. They're going to call it donkey juice, and that's fucking bullshit. Where's the horse cum one? Where's the horse cum one? Wolf's down 13 inches of a horse's rectum. Okay?
Ready?
Horse anus. Eat that. There you go. Eat that horse anus.
Alright, here we go. 13 inches. Right
Yep,
here.
right there. Wow.
Oh.
There you go.
Minutes to eat 13 inches.
There you go, folks.
Okay.
Eat it. Eat it. Joe Rogan's so funny.
That is so juicy and wet. I can smell it from here. What is it, layers of skin and tissue?
Oh, listen to Holly.
Oh,
you get
God.
through this.
Ugh. Ah. So anyways, horse rectums, dicks, anuses, pooties, booties, and gooties. Gross, nasty. That's what your contribution to everything has been. So like the height of 90s gross out stylings would be this type of shit. And like bottom of the barrel, what's your add-ins for commentary? What is your place as the narrator? Like very lackluster. So his entire career has been very middle ground, very boring, not much on the silly funny end. Like the most of his comedy are from the people around him in most of these situations. So sorry, Rogaine. Sorry, buddy. And now everybody likes to suck your dick and fucking watch you because of MMA and shit. I don't respect sheer just brutal dumb jock shit for it being just brutal dumb jock shit. I'm not in fucking high school. So if you really love Joe Rogan, you probably really fucking love the school bully. You probably really want to suck off the local fucking school jock's dick. You probably look up to him. You probably think his fucking haircut, his broccoli hair. That's what they do these days, right? Oh, so it's so cool. I want to have broccoli hair like that fucking cunt. Anyways, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Hello, everyone.
You gotta be kidding me.
This is Running on Empty.
Food review. Some of his wet fingers. We have the wet fingers ready to pick away at her food.
Advertised.
You take a drink? Do you take a drink?
When you see the picture, okay, when you see the way these are advertised,
Okay. Are you gonna eat them?
quite frankly, thing that may have contributed, and I make the fries right there, because
Little
again, they have
wet.
the thing just smashed in and pressed down. A little bit on the bottom there, a little bit of extra.
Oh.
Mike's Hot Honey.
I ate these.
Try it out.
I had these.
See how good it is, or I hope it's alright. From KFC.
I don't know. Yeah, hot honey chicken. I had that. It wasn't so much hot though. It was more just like honey. Very sweet. Soft. It wasn't too crunchy. It wasn't too laborious. Great. And then he's probably sated about here. Oh, there you go, buddy. That's that, right? That's that. You ate it. You took a bite.
I paused the camera while I was eating. I was just figuring, well, I don't want to drag this out too long. I'm just sort of sitting here silently. So, bold.
Where'd you put that piece?
Sweet.
Where'd that piece go? Oh, you said you ate the piece? He ate it!
Adjectives used to describe Mike's Hot Honey Chicken.
Okay.
I was thinking to myself, you know, looking at these, and again,
Sweet,
I was really
not
trying
too
to get
spicy.
camera
The
in
spice
focus,
itself is like a
as
like a
showing
frontal
the
mouth.
stuff.
It's not like a back. It's not like a curry or anything. It's very
again,
like
I imagine,
front palate.
You know, you could probably see it to an extent that they look dry.
Kinda.
Right? You can't really tell that they're covered in sauce. So I went in, I was thinking to myself, well, obviously it could have been because of how the box was.
No, I feel like they should have came with sauce.
Maybe it just sort of soaked in there or whatever. But no, they were just that dry.
Yeah.
And there really wasn't any sauce on them to be found.
I think
As a
that's just
matter of
how they
fact,
are.
amusingly, the first couple of bites, There was no honey to be tasted whatsoever, nor was there any spice.
Oh. You got like a lackluster dip.
Right?
You got a
Bold
poor
wasn't-
dip.
It certainly wasn't bold.
That's shitty, dude.
I could taste the chicken and the black pepper in the breading on the chicken more than I could any of the hot honey.
That's
sauce,
rough. That's rough.
Which is, it is. Then after that,
That's rough, bro.
now I'm distraught, and I'm almost frantic with worry. So, this is the unfortunate state of affairs we find ourselves in.
I don't know
I
why.
wouldn't recommend getting this. I would say take the $7 and get something else, because again, to get this and what? If you want the chicken,
You get a drink, you get a biscuit, and you get the free toast as well, the fries. I would recommend getting like a bucket of some kind of tasty sauce with it. I know they say they are sauced, but get like a regular barbecue sauce or something. I think it'll chain off real fucking well. That's all. So yeah, fan-fucking-tastic. I think that's all I got today, dudes and dudettes. Yeah, subscribe. Make sure to like, subscribe. Check out my other content if you give a raw, fat, flying, flagrant fuck, you cunt. And that's about all I've got. So yeah. I'm gonna make some food. I'm gonna fucking like stretch a little bit. I'm gonna further wake up. I'm gonna play some video games. I'm gonna do something with my day that's not watching Nux content. And daydreaming about JD Vance fucking my couch. Okay? Great. So yeah, I'm out. I'm out. Big fucking poinsettia spitty. Saying thank you for stopping by, and I hope you had a good time watching the show. And if you didn't, I don't know where the fuck else to tell you to go. Okay? Oh, I just realized I'm like my Zigzagina down here. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna play like hardcore Warcraft and make some food and relax, and then die and feel mixed emotions for like 5 minutes, and then get over it and find more meaninglessness to my life. So meaningless. So meaningless. What does it all mean? It's meaningless. There is no mean. There's means, but there's less of means than there is means that mean something. No. Anyways, I'm the fuck out of here. I'm going. I already left. I already emotionally left this situation. It's $1.30. That's all you get today. As a shorty. As a shorty watching shorties. Okay, it's a small, short episode. Shorty watching shorties. Okay, so check out my shit. Don't check out my shit. It's all just past archive. If you're here right now, you don't need to check out any of this. For the most part. You can check this out though. Oh my god, it's the Kick logo. What does it all mean? Well, it's the, see, it's a kick, right? And then over here it's KKK. See, the thing is, like, the logo is basically already just KKK. You know? All you gotta do is move it over a little. See that? See the magic of just moving it over a little? You move this little thing just a little bit this way, and then all of a sudden, hey, look at that! You just trim off these little things, give this a little bit more of a bevel here, you know, take a couple squares, put a couple of squares right there, and bam! Look at what you got now. Look what you got now. Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Fucking embarrassing! Oh my god! My heart goes out to the 404 that I had received for saying anti-Islamic things on Kick. Yeah, I got fucking banned. I got banned. Welcome to Kick!
Today we'll be playing with the new Lord of the Rings slot machine. You shall not pass to great bonuses!
Now. That's it. That's it. I'm out. One conservative, a bunch of LGBTQ pluses. He just says a bunch of dumb shit. And it's like real highbrow too. It's really boring. You wanted to do a hit piece on me? Go ahead, Ethan. Okay.
There's no way she took.
Denham's tried to make a hit piece on Ethan and got fucked.
Alright, I don't want to speak.
Because she dumb.
I'm not talking about sexual assault.
Wait, but I believe it was
Once you went on like a... And then here is more commentary from XQC. Let's see how long he can go without offering any commentary or analysis on this Hamas hike
God,
video.
I've seen so many people see that segment. It's ridiculous at this point. I've seen like 5 fucking people see that segment. Oh my god. Delta plane flips on icy runway in Toronto. All passengers escape. Like 8 or so injured. So I'm glad everybody's alive. That's fucking weird. That's crazy. And yeah.
Terrifying images after a Delta Airlines passenger plane crashes on landing at Toronto's Pearson International Airport.
It's crazy, bro.
Miraculously, there were no fatalities, but there were some injuries among the 80 people on board. We want to bring in Scripps News national correspondent Alex Miller, who is on the ground in Toronto.
Yeah, I got injured too.
With the latest. Alex,
you know, even if I didn't, I'd be like, hell yeah, I got injured. Dude, my fucking ankle hurts real bad after that. You flipped the plane on me? My ankle hurts.
Delays yesterday while we were at the airport. Most flights, Delta and American, were canceled.
No, I'd be honest about it. I'd be like, I'm okay. I feel okay.
In the evening, after everything came to a complete ground stop for a few hours, but the team
That's fucked
here
up, dude.
at Toronto Pearson Airport leaping into
80
action
people.
right away, beginning their investigation.
Everybody made it out.
Immediately
That's
after
fucking
this plane
great.
crash, and it's
Good.
pretty incredible when you watch that
Okay.
video to see how quickly the crews
So,
were able to.
I was also watching a bunch of like FAA shit before I started up today's episode. This isn't looking good, the whole Trump and the airplanes situation. So we shouldn't have airplanes be a thing where you're basically saying like, kill me, you know, like it shouldn't be a, you might die doing this. It's supposed to be more safe than that. So if it's a, you might die doing this, then make all airplanes free. You know, make the transportation free if it's at the risk of your own life. Like, what are you doing? It's no longer become efficient, safe means of travel. How do you expect people to still pay for the ticket? How do you expect people to, like, be willing to take on that form of travel? And in general, the sky must be safe. The sky must be safe. And until then, it seems like the ground is a good option at a point. And that gas prices are going to go up too. These are all just bad signs. You know that, right? Okay. They're trying to kill the air and then overcharge the gas, and then you won't be able to move anywhere. And then the military can take over a little easier. Yeah. Good luck, folks. We got a hell of a couple fucking years in front of us. Yeah. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a real nice. Oh my God. It's going to be insane. All the Riker references in Star Trek's Lower Decks explain.
A horgon, which is what this symbol is. You are telling the other members of the vacationing world that you are, in fact, available for encounters.
Encounters?
If you will.
Really? So, and it works?
And so what I did was visited Risa, brought back a horgon, gave it to Captain Picard, and didn't tell him what it meant. So he took it with him to Risa, where he went to read books.
What is this silly shit?
And he was...
Inundated?
Well, the rest, as they say, is history.
Is history.
Oh my God.
Like Kardashian women.
Goes straight next.
Yeah.
All right. That's funny. That's really funny. Shit. Silent partner shoplifting. Let's check out this shoplifting. Let's check this out.
A year is stolen through shoplifting.
Yeah.
And it isn't some 12-year-old kid.
It's called Shrink. It's called Shrink.
One of them little discs that goes into your 45. My
That's
background
right.
is that I spent 20 years of my life as a professional thief. I look more
Nice.
like a narcotics officer. I used to put 45
Swish,
record albums
bitch.
in the front of my pants.
Yes.
A second and a half.
Yes.
By the same cashier, 5, 10, 15.
That's right, bitch.
I want to see that.
Is that
I got to see that.
I gotta keep walking.
The guy that's gonna walk in your door wearing a bandana around his eyes? Or maybe the guy with a real villain mustache?
No.
How about a guy like me with a nice suit on?
That's right.
A light smile.
That's right.
Smoking a pipe.
You can't smoke a
Thief
pipe
comes
in stores. You
inside
can't
your
smoke a
store
pipe
and
in the
steals
store.
$100 worth of product.
Yep.
It's gonna take this store $2,300 worth of sales to break even. And that's a fact. If
Wow.
you see somebody walk inside your
And that's a
store
fact.
with baggy clothing on, an oversized shirt, large pants, go give them good customer service. I even worked with a woman one time who wore a fabricated belly. If you ever see anybody walking around your store with a video or an album or a CD and they put it in the wrong place,
Yep.
Go over and give him good customer service. Give the impression.
Yeah,
that
keep an eye on him.
Call out
Give him
across
good
the
customer
ladies,
service.
Can you ask
And
Jack
check
to come
the
out door? If there's no thieves in the
CD
store, there's
case.
no
Make sure it's
harm
actually in
done.
there.
If there is a thief, there's no way he will wait around to find out if you've discovered him. One last thing. If
That's
you've
very
scared
true.
the thieves out of the
Hey, could you get
store,
security?
that's great.
Yeah. Hey, could you get security? They'll fucking strut right the fuck out of there. Real quick, too. Oh, man. That's good. That's good. I think we're done here, though. I think we're done. I think we keep just saying we're done here.
It's true, Madigan.
It's true, Marian.
I do
I do think that we're done, yeah. It's true, Marian. Oh, Robin.
Would you still love me if I were a worm?
Yes, yes, Marian.
I would.
I would.
I would still love you if you were a worm. Oh, Robin.
Robin.
Would you trade me in if in a
If that hypothetical situation, it was the world, the entire world.
to the rest of the earth, and you had to choose me or either the lives of everyone? Well, that's a pretty tricky one, Madigan, but I guess my love for you is stronger
No.
than every living
No.
Would you still love me if you were not stronger than me? Then if you had one of those rare Xbox Mountain Dew limited edition Mountain Dew Xboxes, and you had to give it up, or you had to give up me, which one would it be? Give up your Mountain Dew Xbox, maybe.
I give up Marian. I give up the Mountain Dew Xbox Marian. Shit. Anyways, that's it, folks. That's it. Have a good one out there. I'm fucking taking off. It's $1:45. We're good. Me and the screen are gonna spend some time together. Okay. What the fuck? What? There's something under here. Oh my god! It's like a whole different dimension, new galaxy, intergalactic, planetary. Oh my god! What have I unlocked? What have I unlocked? What have I unlocked? What have I unlocked? I'm gonna go to this new dimension. I'm gonna go to this new dimension. I'm going to do this. Are you guys ready to go with me? We're going to go to this new dimension. We're going to go to the new dimension. Are you ready? We're going to the new dimension. Yes, we're going to go to the new dimension together. We're going to go together. Are you ready to go with me on this new dimension, new galaxy, intergalactic? Are you ready to come with me on this new dimension? Are you ready to come with me? Oh my god, we're doing it together. Oh, you should see it in here. It's fucking crazy. Oh my god. Oh. That's totally not me. That's not me. You see right now. Bye. Oh, I didn't do that. Bye. Have a good one. See ya. Oh, it's taking me. It's dragging me back. Oh, it's dragging me back. Oh, geez.